Implicit biases are unconscious assumptions or stereotypes that influence our perception of others. Even though you don't realize it, your biases can lead you to favor or disfavor a certain person or group of people. We all have implicit biases. Some we are aware of, at least to some degree. Others are entirely subconscious. And though our biases have a huge impact on who we are and how we perceive and engage with the world, they can be very difficult to recognize and overcome. And collectively, they are tearing us apart. Our biases are the roots of the problems of the world. Our biases have become our new Tower of Babel. Research has found that mindfulness meditation may help us become aware of our own prejudice and learn how to act with less judgment and more compassion. Mindfulness meditation is a practice where you focus on being aware of what you are sensing and feeling in the moment without interpretation or judgment. But how exactly can this practice help us to transcend our biases? Implicit biases originate in how our brains were wired by the repetitive beliefs and behaviors we were exposed to during childhood, now codified in our mind cloud and limiting our resonance. Through the practice of meditation, we can identify the repetitive thoughts and beliefs and begin to disidentify from them. This alone increases the scope of our resonance, helping us detach from limited perceptions or biases and become compassionate. Let's look closer at some of the science behind this. On June 3, 2013, researchers at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center published a study in the journal Social, Cognitive, and Affective Neuroscience that identified brain regions activated by mindfulness meditation, showing its ability to relieve anxiety. For the study, subjects were taught to focus on breath and body sensations and to non-judgmentally evaluate distracting thoughts and emotions. Anxiety was significantly reduced in every session during which subjects meditated. Brain imaging found that this was associated with the activation of 3 regions in the brain: the anterior cingulate cortex, the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, and the anterior insula. The first is the region that governs thinking and emotion, and it's the primary region believed to influence a decrease in anxiety. Interestingly, previous studies on altruism have found that the same region is the activity center of human empathy. These findings show that the process of focusing inward and relating information to the self in mindfulness meditation can be very beneficial. When choosing mindfulness meditation practices, we reduce anxiety. We can see the bigger picture and also the limitations, the biases that prevent us from connecting to others. We can neutralize those biases and we can increase compassion. You don't need to become a Buddhist to incorporate mindfulness training into your daily routine. By practicing mindfulness meditation every day, you can transcend the limited parts inside you and rewire your brain to resonate with wholeness and many opportunities for each and every one of us to live in harmony together. Imagine If we all choose to practice mindfulness, how our life would be. Imagine how this would reflect in our surrounding world. Here's a hint. How does living in harmony and togetherness sounds to you?